Okay, so now check the Hebrew for a second, because the Hebrew will be a lot easier to identify. Look at the Hebrew for a second over there. 13.8.
13.
First do the question.
13.8?
Yep.
I'm good. Hold on.
No, 13. 14.
ויעקי יסלך בנך מחר לאמור בזאת ואמרת אליו.
Okay, what's the question? Mazot. Look inside. Tom. The question is Tom. Mazot. Write it down. Tom's question, 13:14. Mazot.
Rabbi, this is like NCSI over here.
Exactly.
NCS1.
I don't think this is the answer.
Good. So, what's the answer that's given now?
Hold on.
No, NCSI.
No, that's a question.
13.8 is the question.
13:8 is 13:14. Is the question
יד
of the Tom.
הוציאנו אדוני ממצרים
It's also
מבית
Okay, so that's clear. That is,
It's both is in there.
It's the answer.
it's the answer.
So what's the answer where?
It's also 13.
Also 13.
Also 13:14.
One pasuk has both the question
And the answer for that same son. Very nice, no? Very nice.
It's nicely.
Okay, so I'm going to toss out one other one. This is one you never find. Go to Devarim, chapter 6.
Wait a second. Go back to the Rasha for a second.
Yeah?
Where's the question? Okay, never mind.
So we see the question. We see his question, right?
See.
Ma avodah zot lachem. We found his question. We found his answer.
But why is his answer so much further away from his question?
We're going to get
Chapter 6, verse 1.
chapter 6. Should be verse 12 and 14.
Of what? Where were we on?
Chapter 6.
Devarim.
Hold on for a second.
Devarim.
In Devarim, it was, there it is. Chapter 6, verse 20. Chapter 6, verse 20, Devarim.
Yeah.
It's Deuteronomy.
Page 390.
Deuteronomy, the other way.
390.
Can I read?
Go for it.
6 what, Rabbi?
620.
Got it.
20. 18,
You with it?
19, 20. The Lord your God will always
It's not even said.
Let's see.
I'll read it, Rabbi.
Give her another chance.
Wait, what? For which one are we looking at now?
620. We're not in the Haggadah yet. 620, hit it.
When in time to come your children ask you, what mean the decrees, laws, and rules of the Lord our God has enjoined upon us?
Oh, snap.
You shall say to your children, we were slaves to Pharaoh in Egypt, and the Lord freed us from Egypt with a mighty hand. The Lord brought before our eye marvelous and destructive signs and portents in Egypt against Pharaoh and all his household. And us he freed from there, that he might take us and give us the land that he had promised on oath to our fathers. Then the Lord commanded us to observe all these laws to revere the Lord our God for our lasting good and for our survival. And is now the case. It will be therefore to our merit before the Lord of God to observe faithfully this whole instruction as he commands us.
So whose question is this? The Chacham's question. Wait, hold on. Let everyone else catch up with you. Whose question is this? The Chacham, right? The wise son. Because he says, what are all these laws? Sammy, you got that down?
But he gave a different answer here.
So, hold on. So Sammy, get the question down. Question of the Chacham is found in chapter Deuteronomy.
I don't understand why it's so far away.
So I'll explain to you in a second. Good question. Very good question.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I heard about it.
Excellent. So write down Devarim 620 is where the question for the Chacham is. The answer does not exist.
What?
The answer does not
Because you
exist.
have to be smart to figure it out. Is that
But
why?
they give an answer here.
Exactly, they give an answer there, and they didn't give an answer for the,
But there's an answer here.
exactly.
So why don't they give this answer here?
It's a question, no? So hold on for a second. Hold that question.
Wait, for the Rasha, which one's the question?
The Rasha's question was in 13:8, I believe. No,
2026, the answer is 13.
Yeah, the answer is 30. I was 12:20.
Wait, the answer is 12, 20?
Well, it's 12 chapters, 20 plus.
Okay, and then the question is?
The That was a question.
26.
The answer was 13:8.
It was 26.
So, but it's chapter.
It's 2026 and 1380.
I think it's actually 12:26. 12:26. Not 2026.
And that's in Shemot?
That's in Shemot. No, those are all in Shemot. All the quotes, excuse me, Daniel,
They're all in Shemot except for the Chacham.
except for the Chacham. So we see, so
Maybe it's so far away because she's
because he's so Chacham. So, so several things. Number one, so we see now the Torah, Chazal, when they wrote the Haggadah, the Baal Haggadah as they call him, the one who wrote the Haggadah said there are 4 sons. Why are there 4 sons?
There's 4 questions.
There's 4 times where there are questions in the Torah, right? We've seen them now, right? We've seen all
Some of
questions.
us didn't have questions.
These are the only 4 times there's questions in the Torah.
These are only 4 times where it says, tell your son, or when your son asks. And it's talking about leaving Egypt. Every time when it talks in the Torah about your son having a question about you leaving Egypt, it's usually connected with the slaying of the firstborn or the Korban Pesach. And therefore, the Midrash took these places and put them all together. These are the questions. However, the answers are a little moved around.
Or the Midrash.
Exactly. For example, the Rasha's question is answered by the Tom's answer, right?
But they put a twist on it. That's what the Tanakh.
Well, yeah. So the Tanakh, it says.
No, wait. Rasha is answered by Sheinu Yodei Lishol.
Oh, did I get that wrong? It's very possible. Any of the Lishol? Yeah. Yeah, Russia's answered by Amy Daily Show. One idea. Right.
Sheinu Yodei Lishol didn't have a question to start off.
Now, Amy Daily Show didn't have a question, but also it could be, the Midrash is saying, because it's in singular tense. Read the commentary in the Russia also. It says, blunt his teeth by saying, when I went up, for me and not for him. It's in singular, right? Hold on for a second. It's in singular, because it says, for me, but not for you. You know why? Because you wouldn't have come.
The Sheinu Yishon is also
It's also, right, it's also singular, because
not as hard.
it's not as harsh. What we're going to continue this lesson tomorrow. What I'd like you guys to think about, sit down please for a sec. Please sit down for a sec. What I'd like you to think about for tonight, write a couple of lines, just bring it with you. Look at the Chacham's question, read the Psukim afterwards, and see maybe if the answer to the Chacham in the Haggadah sounds like it, even though it's not quoting the Pasuk. You understand? Even though it's not quoting the Pasuk in the Haggadah, maybe it sounds like the answer that you're being told to give him and not being told exactly. So, finally, just to sum up, we see that there are 4 sons. These are not the Markovites or Cohen boys. These guys come from the times in the Torah where it says to talk about leaving Egypt with your children. The questions and answers are a little skewed. We're going to get into that a little bit of depth tomorrow, trying to figure out why. Then from there, we're going to go on to the Arba Kosas. Have a wonderful day.